Hello and welcome back to another video on the Gardener Collective YouTube channel. How's everyone doing today? If you like this video and it helps you to see the new features on SIMCASH which have not been released yet at the time of doing this video, but it's still an amazing paying app, then please subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. There's a wide variety of gaming, money making, household stuff. Let's get straight into SIMCASH with its new look, which is not being released yet to the public. So let's go on it straight away and have a look. So here we can see my balance now at the moment on SIMCASH is done really well, and we're on version 4.109, which is not available to the public yet. What they've added now to the new version of SIMCASH is this. So let me sign out and show you. They're now allowing users to join through, and let me see if it comes up now, the ability to sign in with Google, which is a new feature that they never had before. So now you can actually join SIMCASH by clicking on your Google, but automatically signs you into the account on SIMCASH. So now I'm going to sign back into my account to continue telling you the new features. Right then, so we're back into my account. As you can see, my balance is 1,147 euros and 48 euro cents. So it's done really well. And as I said before, with SIMCASH, it's always paying as long as you've got the ability to send SMS, but they do allow you to pick what country you can send in. So example, you live in France and you can only send to France. You just go to the settings and select the country that you can actually send to. They have a big variety of countries you can send to. Here's all the countries that you can pick. There's loads beginning with A, which I'll go through slowly, B as well. So if your country is listed in the choose the destination to add, that means that it will work in your country. So a quick scroll through this so you can have a look. Because as you know, if you do get a contract SIM, it only allows you to send, to your existing country. Some SIMs allow you to send to multiple countries, which is a bonus for that. But I've always said it's best to use a contract SIM so that you won't get blocked from, sending, multiple SMS, because they're not going to, be blocking a contract SIM because you're paying money to them monthly. But if a pay-as-you-go SIM, which is cheap, they can easily block. So as you can see, there's a massive list of countries that you can pick. There we go. So I picked England. You can also select the price that you want to get for each SMS you automatically send. You've got a slider that goes up and down. So as I said before, the higher you put the sending feature on it, so as you can see there I put 99, the less SMS you send. So if you want to put a lower amount, the more you will send. But I always keep it on 44. I sort of always kept it on 44, and I've done well with that. And you can also do it to apply to multiple SIMs if you've got multiple phones. I have this running on 4 phones at the moment. Sometimes I might have problems sending, and that's because my network has problems with towers, which they call the mast, M-A-S-T, which doesn't send properly. But a quick little conversation with SIMCASH on Telegram will actually get that problem sorted if you're actually not sending, which they're very, very good at communication. You can also name your SIM any name you want, and so on like that. And you can also limit, and they also have a feature of, which is really good, kind of a new feature, is the ability to be able to receive SMS. So back in the early days, we were always sending SMS. Now, SIMCASH have given us the ability to be able to receive SMS, and just like sending, you can select the price of how much you want to get for each SMS you receive. So that's another way of earning. So you have sending to make money on, and also receiving SMS. And as I said before, you can have multiple SIMs on this application. The more SIMs you have, the more you earn. That's their little catchphrase. So, and also as well, if you go to the bottom right hand corner, you can check messages that you've received, and you can also as well check your remote SIMs from SIMs you've had in the past, or SIMs that you have active, as well as check existing referrals, because you make money from your referrals, and also your referral can give you money as well. And as well as the new feature I mentioned a second ago is the ability to, as you can see, the little drop down menu now shows Telegram support. So you can quickly, click on that, and it'll go straight to your Telegram, and you can quickly have a little chat with them, like mention any problems with SIMCASH or whatever problems you may have with the application, and they always reply, which has been fantastic with them. You can check for updates inside the app, and also as well you can what else can I show you? You can also, as I said before, show your SMS, and you can also send an SMS inside SIMCASH app by clicking on the bottom right hand corner, which is the plus symbol, choosing a contact or typing in a contact number, and be able to send to people you want to send. So it's a really, really fantastic application to make money on. And I recently cashed out of one of my applications on this, and I've bought myself a few things from AliExpress China, as well as a SRAM GX Eagle group set, which contains the crank arms, the derailleur, the braking cables, as well as the shifter, all for a fantastic price on AliExpress, which I will be doing a video on when I receive the group set. Because at the moment now I have a SRAM NX Eagle, and I want to upgrade it to a GX Eagle. So it's all thanks to SIMCASH, which has given me the ability to be able to do that. So also as well, SIMCASH allow you to cash out your money to cryptocurrency. At the moment in the UK, a lot of the people who are allowing you to cash out have stopped the cashing out in the UK and most of other countries due to money laundering. But I recently come across another app that allows you to cash out with no problems, and that is crypto.com, which I got the application for on play.com. So if you click on payout here now, you can actually transfer money between your accounts. You can cash out to cryptocurrency, DOGE, KASPA, XRP, Ripple, Solana, Tron Network, and also to your banks. Some banks they support to cash out with, some won't. So at the moment, I'm cashing out to cryptocurrency on the Solana network, which I received money for. And I said before, a second ago, I was able to buy a few things from AliExpress, as well as a SRAM group set, which is at a fantastic price, giving all the components to be able to get fitted when I get the equipment from AliExpress. So a quick recap: you can speak to Telegram support in a new version. You can check for updates in a new version. You can send SMS in SIMCASH as well to either your contacts or type in a number. You can check your referrals, whether they're online. You can also check your existing SIMs, if they're working or not. The ones in red now are old SIMs. The giffgaff ones are old. The EE one is old. So you can also check what SIMs you've got running at the moment which are active. Like you can see here now, I have 2 active running and 1 paused because that one's not sending at the moment because of a problem with the signal. But my other account on SIMCASH is actually doing well, and that was a problem at the moment with the signal. But now the signal is back on, because SIMCASH always checks SIMs to check whether they're running correctly. It's back up and running, but this one at the moment has ceased. But if it's not sending, it will be red circles, but if it is sending, it's green circles. But as I said before, they're a really good company. They've helped me a lot to afford things like an expensive Asus Strixstar 17 laptop, which I couldn't have afforded without SIMCASH. I also bought an Honor Magic V3 with the money from SIMCASH, which I wouldn't have been able to afford without this application. And I've also bought, as I said before, a SRAM GX group set, which was a good price, but still, a bit expensive, but the best price on the whole of the internet, with the SRAM GX Eagle. So, which is thankful for me again to SIMCASH for allowing me to be able to afford the things which I couldn't afford about their application. I also block contacts from calling me, because sometimes you might get people contacting you saying, "Who are you?" Well, because SIMCASH, when they send an SMS from your bundle, they do not disguise your number. You'll just show the person who's requested the code, because SIMCASH gives out codes, your exact number. So you might get people trying to call you, "Who's this? Who are you?" Or you might get people saying, "Oh, thank you for the code, thanks a lot." So I always block all numbers, and I've only got a few trusted numbers that I do allow to come through. So as I said before, SIMCASH is a fantastic application, and they will in fact make you rich. And as you can see now, my total money I ever made in SIMCASH is 5,033k. And referrals as well can make you money. You can see here now, I've made 543 euros and 47 euro cents from my referrals as well, because referrals do make you money. They've got different levels. So example now, if I was to refer you, I'd make money from you, and if you were to refer your other referral, I would make money from them as well. But it doesn't take money from yourselves. You never lose money. You'll get the money that you're owed all the time. I remember last year I did get hacked by an idiot, and one thing that was fantastic with SIMCASH was they tracked down the person who was the hacker, and I got my money back, and they put the money back onto the account, which is amazing, isn't it? Because usually if you've been hacked, I'll go, "Oh, sorry." But the crazy thing with the hacker that hacked me, he also said that he hacked a few people. What he did, which was really annoying, but I'm glad that he owned up to it. I was on my phone, then all of a sudden I had a message on Telegram saying to someone says to me that he had hacked me, and he laughed about it. So I thought he's lying. But then when I checked my SIMCASH account, it was 0. So I showed SIMCASH all the proof, just in case they didn't believe me, but they did, because they saw on their servers that they did have a hack. So I was able to get all my money back, which is fantastic. So even the hacker apologized, for hacking, because he had done it for fun, to show that he could do it. But they knew who he was anyway, from the ISP and stuff like that. So that person's blocked now anyway. I don't know how. He actually contacted me on my YouTube as well to say that he had hacked me, as well as my Telegram, and a few other people contacted me to say that I'd been hacked as well. The reason why I noticed that I'd been hacked was I kept on getting alerts on my application saying you requested a cash out, and I hadn't, and he kept on saying over and over again, "You requested the cash out, you requested the cash out," until eventually my balance was 0. But as I said before, I got the money back, and with the money I got back, I did add a bit more money from other applications, and I managed to get myself on a Magic V3. So that was, fantastic. So I'm very thankful for SIMCASH. It's one of my top applications that I have seen, and I did discover it from a video that I saw on someone from Philippines who had showcased, this application. So I didn't think it would work, but I've been with SIMCASH now for several years, and they've been, delivering all the time. I did say to them back in the early days, please do not vanish, and they says, don't worry, we won't. But they've still stuck around several years later. Let's see now, how long has it been now? Let's see. I'd say it's been about nearly 5 years, because I bought my Asus Strixstar 17 in 2021 December, and it's still going strong, and I'm still making money. So that's all I'm going to say on the application then, which is always good and I will always use. So this video will be released into the wild tomorrow morning. So thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. There's a wide variety of gaming, money making, household stuff. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in another video coming daily. Thank you and goodbye.